You live. We're all set. We good to go. We got no one here though, so we're gonna be chilling for a bit. If anyone's watching this stream after the fact, maybe Max will. I don't know. But hello to that person who's watching this later. I'm going to alert the masses real quick on Discord. We got one person. I don't know who you are. Now they left. Never mind. Why isn't this shit like not? Where's Discord at, bro? What the fuck? Oh wow, what's up, Raptor? What's going on? You're the first person here. I think, at least. There was like one other person, but I don't know. What's up? I'm alerting the Discord right now. We have two people. So it's you and some other guy. I'm gonna put this on announcements. Oh, I did not copy the link at all. Damn it. I'm just gonna, here. I just got one of your old Feather Family Summer of Fossils videos. I'm gonna recommend it. That's awesome. Oh, the other person left, so you're still the only one here. I'll do it this way. Oh, Sasha's here. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Bro, I fucking hate this laptop. I swear to God. Why did it make me type in Creative Beast? I don't know. Okay. There we go. That should be good. Close out of that shit. How's y'all's day been? Mine's been alright. I've been awake for like an hour and a half, so that's fire. We got one like on the stream. That's crazy. Sorry about the noise. I think there's like construction going on down the road. I think that's probably what that is. Was the big trucks. I've been doing nothing. Loki, same. Yeah. Hair's looking alright today. It's not my greatest hair look, but it's alright. What's up, Dodo? What's going on? Got almost the whole gang. No Max, unfortunately, since he's probably in Central Park. Yeah, hopefully we get some other people in here other than you all. I don't know. I just watched Surviving Earth. I should probably do that, but I also like don't wanna. So I don't know, it looks good, but I'm not incredibly interested in watching documentaries. I don't know. I mean, if it was like Prehistoric Planet, but things like that, I don't know. It's good, but it has some flaws. Yeah, I kind of figured it would. Yeah, I don't know. Oh my god. I don't want to say hi, YouTube. Oh, I forgot about that. Forgot about the whole ordeal. When the American is gay and retarded. Yeah, that's pretty much who I am. So you just described me pretty well, actually. Appreciate that. Appreciate that really well. I thought I just scraped paint off with my foot. I don't know why I thought that. I hear a blue grosbeak singing outside. Is that... That's not a real thing. Is it? I hope you're trolling, because I've never heard of a blue grosbeak in my life. I wonder if I can see the different people here. No, maybe not. They're real, bro? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of a blue grosbeak. I feel like I would, too. What do they look like? I guess I have a computer here that gives me all the knowledge in the world. Oh, these fuckers. Huh. Yeah, I think I've seen them. I've heard of them. I've never seen one. I didn't know they lived, like, in the US. That's cool, though. Well, now I want to see one. How many pigeons do you think you could fight off before it became overwhelming? Probably, like, 20 to 30. I feel. I would just, like, swing my arms around, like, really, really rapidly. But after that, I'd probably be fucked. Sorry for the washing machine noises in the background. My sister decided it was a really good time to do her laundry. Even though I'm very clearly streaming. But whatever. They're a little more elusive than buntings, but I see them on the power lines of rural roads sometimes. That's far. I can never say the word rural. I can't. It's so weird to me. What's up, Bill from Idaho? I've been defending my dino. If you get what I'm saying. The Shantunrax is here. That's a new one. I could probably fight 900,000 pigeons. That's a huge feat. I believe it. I believe you can do that. Okay, bro. What? Was that really surprising coming from me? Yeah, we chillin'. No. Yeah, see, I told you. This chair is super squeaky. I actually stole this from my father from his office upstairs for the time being. I got a new desk, by the way. It's where I'm streaming from. It's pretty nice if you guys want to see it. But I need to get a new chair. The old chair is right there, actually. It might be going away. Actually, I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it. But that would be pretty sad to see. I like the bird dinosaur. Me too, bro. Good. Oh, I thought you guys would be a little sad about him going away. What's up, Loophole? I mean, I hate him too, but like, I don't know. All of his like racist and like vulgar sayings kind of grew on me a little bit. Is that the one? Yeah, yeah. Well, he just always says slurs whenever I'm gone. But yeah. I mean, maybe my new chair. Not. I'm gonna get a better chair than this one, but maybe that one will take its place. I'm not sure. Can I make fan art of you as a Muppet? I don't care. Sure. We hated that chair. Yeah. But I feel like it became like kind of iconic, you know? Maybe I'll make a funeral for it if we do give it away. Because I remember it was trapped. Actually, I had a bunk bed when I was in like elementary school, and it had a desk under it. And that was the chair that came with it. And so I used that for a long time. And then I got rid of the bunk bed. And then I don't even know how it happened, but somehow the chair just ended up in my uncle's basement. And then when I was setting up my studio down here in the basement, like my old like recording room, I saw that chair in my uncle's basement, and I was like, yo, that's my chair, can I have that? And he was like, yeah, sure, whatever. So that's the origin story of that. Can you do an impression of a white guy? Yeah, hold on, let me think. I have to pay my credit card bills today. There's my white guy impression. Viking funeral with the flame. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Can you hear that? That's my annoying washing machine back there. It's pretty slick invention. But yeah, I can show you guys the new desk. There's not much to it at the moment, but so I got it from Amazon. It's very nice desk boy. We got laptop. We got a big Chinasaur. Pipe is here. I forgot to show him off. I don't know why I have 2 tape dispensers, but I do. I've got this cool Green Day mug. We've got this cool like Godzilla resin light. That's pretty gnarly. Get my mouse. This is a WiDA mouse pad. Pog. And then we have shelves. I don't know what I'm gonna put up here yet. Maybe just like Chinasaurs or something. I don't know. I'll be putting things up here. I'll have to move this stuff somewhere else since this is blocking it. A little unfortunate that I have to like reach in here to turn on my bedroom light. But yeah, forgot that pipe was red. Yeah, he's kind of a reddish, like pinkish kind of guy, but we love him for that, don't we? Yeah. But there's the desk. Yeah, I don't know. I think my aunt gave me this mouse pad, if I'm remembering correctly. So, shout out to her. And then we have my computer. We got a bird. We got a Charles Arnett. What is this, your bedroom? Kind of. It's my basement, and it's kind of like an apartment for me. And then my bedroom, I have like a separate bedroom in another room down here in this basement, just over there. But yeah, it kind of is. It's like my bedroom slash basement apartment kind of thing. Because when I go to college, my mom like wants me to have like my own sort of space, more than just my tiny ass room. So this is worked out. Do you think we could communicate with Michael Jackson's spirit with a Ouija board? I think so. He'll say he, and then Thriller will start praying. What's your favorite Michael Jackson song? Well, Michael Jackson's a pedophile, so I don't really like his music at all, personally. Well, his music's good. I don't know. He's done some weird shit. Do you have any fossils? I do. I'll show some of them. I have this definitely very real, totally probably not just a rock, Spinosaurus tooth. And then we got this little ammonite that my girlfriend gave to me. So it's very cool. I have some rocks from from Montana, from where Sue was discovered. I don't know if I've ever showed that. I've talked about it in a collection update, but I do have rocks from that. Wherever she was discovered, I don't remember what place it was, but my aunt gave them to me. Did y'all see that? I think the ghosts are communicating with me. My wife's boyfriend stole my shoes. That's alright, dude. My wife's boyfriend does that all the time as well. What are you studying? I'm probably gonna go into photography. I'm still in high school, but that's what I'm gonna do. That's the plan, at least. Even if that was a Spinosaurus tooth, it would still be a rock. Well, you know what I mean, like, not a fossil. I said it wrong, but like, it's not a... It probably isn't a fossil. It was a $20 Spinosaurus tooth. I don't know if that's actually genuine. A lot of random people. Yeah, there's like so many random people. I've been collecting for you. Mako shark teeth. That's sweet. Are you a metalhead? Yeah, I'm a huge metalhead. I give head to metal. You big dog, you fuck with Tom Hanks films? What? I like the 2005 War of the Worlds movie. And Top Gun's pretty good. I found a random brachiopod fossil. That's cool. I need to go back to Colorado. That place is awesome. That's actually where I got the Spinosaurus tooth. It was actually from the Morrison Formation. I didn't get it out of the Morrison rocks, obviously, but great white mako shark. I've never heard of this joke. You guys have so many jokes that I just have like no recollection of whatsoever. I should probably close that window. I don't even know. Can you guys hear that? The trucks, whatever. I saw a massive trackway near where we stayed. Damn. In Colorado. It's the friend brain rot. Oh, I'm aware. I'm not aware of it. I'm aware it's friend brain rot, but yeah. The oldest piece I have is a 300 million year old red horn coral from Utah. That's sweet. If you say beer can in a British accent, you're also saying bacon in a Jamaican accent. Bacon. Oh, I can see it. One time in 8th grade, I submitted a drawing of Jamaican Tickle Me Elmo to our school's art fair, or like art contest thing. It didn't win, surprisingly enough. I don't know why. I think I still have it somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. Stony Elmo. Yeah. Yeah, he was like, he had the hat on and everything. I don't think I drew a joint in his mouth. That probably wasn't school appropriate. But he was like, "Yeah, mon, me thinks you should give a little tickle, mon." That's what he was saying. So it was a great little piece. The Grebe update. I don't I don't know any of these things. I feel like I'm a time traveler who like went in the future and I don't know like any new slang. I don't know. It's kind of what I feel like. Custom friend brain rot. Gotta go for now, but I subbed up Playa. Thank you, Playa. I appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in, random guy. I love my washing machine, guys. Friend rot, essentially. Friend slop. He's getting traction? Yeah. I'm going mainstream pretty much. The Bavarian Blanco Beast of Boston is getting up there. Do you feel as handsome as you look? Oh yeah, I know I'm handsome, for sure. Thank you for that, by the way. But yeah, I already know I'm handsome, right? It's very clear. It's very obvious to everyone. A beautiful human being. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty much like the hottest guy in DinoTube history, pretty much. Washing machines are so delicious. Yeah, honestly. See, I would be eating mine right now, but since my sister has her clothes in there, it's just gonna taste bad. I prefer dishwashers. I might be getting a new dishwasher soon. That's your Down and Offender fun fact for the day. Tune in next week for more. More of a toaster guy. I see it. See, toasters would be like super crunchy because you'd be eating like the little bits of bread that like get stuck at the bottom. That would taste good. I was in this situation watching the stream with y'all 3 years ago. I would not understand any of this. I like UV light bulbs. Type shit. UV, what would UV taste like? Ultraviolet? It would just taste like purple, maybe. I used to hate Chibi Godzilla, but now I think he's pretty cute. Just a little guy. Max called him a cow. So, what's your favorite dino? Mine is the Spinosaurus. See, a couple years ago, my answer would also be Spinosaurus, but nowadays, I honestly don't know. For, like, pretty much my whole life, it's always been Spinosaurus. And there was, like, a couple months where it was Torosaurus, but now, I don't even know, to be honest. Like, there's just so many. I have, like, obviously, I have ones that are, like, I like more than others, but, I really don't know. I can name some of them. Obviously, Spinosaurus. I like Giganotosaurus, Lambeosaurus, Torosaurus, Corythosaurus, Yangchuanosaurus, Shunosaurus. I fucking love Shunosaurus. Mamenchisaurus. Dude, Chinese dinosaurs are like super underrated. I used to be like super obsessed with them in like 3rd grade. I don't know, I went through like a weird hyperfixation phase with like Chinese and dinosaurs. I made a comic book about them a couple years later after that. But yeah, that was like crazy. He looks like he wants to steal my couch. I think he already did. You better go check. Do you think that a Torosaurus would be a good platform like in a Dodo at War? Me personally, I know you asked Dodo, but maybe. But yeah, Chinese dinosaurs are awesome. I want more figures though. If BOTM made a Yangchuanosaurus or if Creative Beast made a Yanchuanosaurus, that's going straight to pre-order, you know? Because that'd be crazy. Same with Shunosaurus, although that'd probably be pretty expensive. I don't know how big Shunosaurus was, but it's probably a pretty big if it's 1/18th scale. Byotium Yichi. That'd be kind of cool. I could see them doing that, maybe. Jab equals Grievous Sore. Okay. Okay. Sure, man. Whatever you say. I like the Ankylosaurus too. Yeah, I like who do I like? I like Boreala Pelta, but like everyone likes Boreala Pelta, obviously. You just heard about that yesterday? They revealed that like 2 years ago, didn't they? It looks pretty cool. I don't think I'm gonna get it though. What is this? We are 5+ years into the Great Tribulation. Make straight pass. What is this bitch tripping about? What do you think would win in a fight? A house-sized empty Monopoly board, or a pair of oddly aggressive common ostriches? Well, see, the Monopoly board has the thimble piece, and as we all know, the thimble is the best Monopoly token. So I'm gonna give it to the Monopoly board, just because he has the power of the thimble. If this is the tribulation, I'm a little disappointed. I don't know what a tribulation is. Is that like a religious thing? No idea. Beast of the Cenozoic, Mesozoic. They just like combine like a woolly mammoth and a T-Rex together. Sure, it's very bouncy. I can bounce on that thing. The board is empty. Okay, well then the ostriches are winning. If he doesn't have a thimble, then he's just gonna lose. Right? Again, like I said, the thimble is the best Monopoly token by far. People always be choosing the car or the battleship. It's the thimble, bro. The goddamn thimble. Do a little Pipe update. Everyone say hi to Pipe. There he is. Our little stream mascot. Did I show Pipe in the last live stream? That one was in like May, right? I don't remember if I did. I've got this Ulanzi light, which is for photography, but I actually just use it for lighting when I'm drawing in the dark. And I like it since this desk is so high and it's metal, because this end is like magnetic, so I can just put it anywhere. So it's nice for drawing. It's bright as hell though. I was having it facing me for like better lighting, because I had it positioned, the camera positioned differently. And I deadass like couldn't see for a bit. Show off the atomic aloe. I can go get it. Deadass might be figure of the year. Because holy shit. This thing is awesome. And again, like I've said before, the articulation is like so good because the parts are like gummy. So you can like kind of cheat it a little bit in some places. What the hell, dude? It does look delicious. I want to eat it. The chair is saying offensive things. Oh, yeah, sorry. Even for 2 seconds, that's crazy. I tried putting on the Jimatsun I had, but it just did not want to go on. And I'm too lazy to put on heat put on what the fuck, you know, put it under any heat or whatever. So he's gonna keep the Fragilis head for now. But yeah, I remember some people in a Discord server I'm in, they were like, "Oh, you know, things gonna snap apart because it's translucent plastic." Most of the time, translucent plastic in figures, I think especially in Transformers figures, I know that breaks apart easily. And I was talking about like, oh no, it's actually like pretty soft plastic, you know, it's pretty gummy. And then they're like, oh, so now it's gonna warp well. It's like, bruh. And they were talking about like the price of it being like $60, and I was like, well, isn't that the price of the original 1/18 guys? You know, I don't know. I never had one of those, but I think it was. And I heard people saying like they could do much more with this. I don't know what they would have done. I mean, I think this is like the coolest thing they could have done, because like obviously this was probably like short planned. I mean, obviously not like 2 weeks before, but you know, a couple months before. They just wanted to do something quick, I assume. And so clear blue plastic, pretty simple paint job. All you really have is like the line on the back, and then like the mouth, the eyes, the brow ridges, and the nails. So yeah, it's like the Lego fans that don't put the torso on completely. Dude, yes, exactly. That shit's so stupid. And it's like an $18 minifigure as well. It's like, bruh. If the figure's like super expensive, maybe, but they be doing that to like figures that cost $30. It's like, fucking chill out, bro. Yeah, no, I hate Lego fans a lot. I mean, like Lego. I can't imagine being a Lego fan. I'm in like the Lego Circle Jerk like subreddit, because I think it's pretty funny. And that new like Pokemon Lego set where Professor Oak in that set deadass looks like Epstein. And of course they have the little like mini little figures of like Pikachu and Eevee are locked behind like $120 because you have to buy the stupid ass giant like Pokeball. So it's like, come on. Now we're getting to a good stream. Had to go through 20 wackos online to get innocent dino vibes. You're welcome, bro. This is gonna be the best stream you've ever fucking seen. But yeah, Lego's just a bunch of greedy. I'm not gonna say that. I don't buy much anymore. It's not worth it. Yeah, I mean, the only Lego I've gotten were all the sets I got for Christmas. I don't think I'm ever gonna buy a Lego set with my own money again. You know, I'm glad Lego ended my Lego addiction because I'm not paying for that stuff. Yeah, it's like, and all of it's like display shit. There's not even any like, there's barely any play sets. Well, there's barely any play sets because the kids can't fucking afford them, right? They're all so expensive. And it's all just display shit. I don't think, are any of the new Pokemon sets even like play sets or all? I think it's all just literally like display slop. Yeah. It's like there's no play features, nothing fun. It's just like, all right, build this together and now it sits on your shelf, you know? Some of them do look cool. Like, what was that? Again, I'm mentioning the Pokemon sets again. I don't know why, but like the set with like the Charizard, I think Venusaur and Blastoise, like all of them together. That was cool, but like $600. You know, it's like, I know Lego bricks are pretty expensive to make, but goddamn, bro, it cannot be $600. Adults only type shit. It literally is, bro. Do you like the Sarcosuchus? Yeah, Sarcosuchus is fire. I don't know if I like Sarcosuchus more than Deinosuchus though, because Deinosuchus has like always been a Always been a favorite of mine. They think of the old generation too much that they won't focus on the new, right? Lego Elves Dragons were my childhood. I want more like that. Yeah, I always found those were cool. I never bought any of them because they were too girly. But I did think they were cool. But I did kind of want to play with some of them. But again, that was for girls, and I was a boy, and girls drool, right? Now I'm a gay guy, so I'm more of a girl than an actual man. But you know, yeah. I think, yeah. I don't know. Uh, yeah. Every time I'm going through the Lego section, it's just like it's all just display stuff. It's got the boring black box. You know, it's like I don't know. Dude's hair is nicer than my ex-wife. That's I love that. Thank you, bro. Um, I believe it. I believe it. Listened to Hawaii Part 2 yesterday. Oh yeah. If only Max was here, he'd probably go crazy for that. But I don't know if he even listens to that anymore. He likes Will Wood. What he should listen to is Obituary, but I don't think he'd like that very much. What do you think of the update to less shrink-wrapped dinosaur models coming out? Less Jurassic Park, more Monster Hunter? What do you mean, like, from what brand dinosaur models? I mean, I guess I like it more, you know? I don't know what you mean by less Jurassic Park, more Monster Hunter. Like, what you should listen to is Daniel Pemberton. I guess. That's... I don't know. I'm not really much of a soundtrack guy. I'm more of a actual band guy. You know? Now it's like oddly quiet. It's weird. Probably binging all of Tally Hall next. Fire. I only like one Tally Hall song, and it's mostly just for nostalgia. It's the Ruler of Everything, which you guys know is means a lot to me, considering that that was a song that made me and Max friends, and then that's how I met all of you guys. So kind of through all that. Your washer left. Yeah, he just jumped out the window. A little sad. Oh, we got noise again. I don't even know, like, it has to be the construction, because, like, semi-trucks, like, can't even come down, like, my neighborhood. Shrink wrapped equals all our illustrations of dinos. No, I know what shrink wrapped means. I just didn't know, like, what you mean by, like, the models. Because, like, I think we've been getting, like, less shrink wrapped models for a long time. Ruler of Everything is cool. I guess everyone likes Ruler of Everything. That's probably like the poser song for Tally Hall. I don't know. It's the LARPing song, I should say. Keep up with the Gen Z slang. I don't know any of it. I'm 38, so it's pretty crazy. But I'm still like pretty young, I'm 38, but like I still kind of feel like a bebe. Bahia would be very happy, yeah. I think he's more of a Weezer guy now, which is cool. Me personally, I've seen Weezer in concert, so I'm pretty cool. I wish I still had my concert shirt, my concert tour shirt from that show. That was a bad mistake. I think I probably donated it. I shouldn't have. It's the only song I'm listening to because Sasha made me listen to it. Did you like it? But yeah, Weezer was a good show from Weezer. I was only there because they opened for Green Day. Well, they opened, and then Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy opened after them, and then Green Day was, they ended the show. I didn't make you listen to it. It was purely a suggestion. Why does it sound like someone's trying to break in? Is that... Oh, it's probably like the footsteps upstairs or something. This house is 100 years old, so it tends to do that. It was good for not being my type of music. I think you should listen to Aphex Twin, Raptor Attack. It's kind of like... He's kind of like... Gives you like C418 vibes, but like... It's much more like electronic stuff, but I feel like you like it. I've listened to a couple Aphex Twin stuff, and it's good. But yeah, Fallout... Dude, the downfall of Fall Out Boy, like, needs to be studied. Because, like, they went from making, like, really good, like, emo, like, scene music, and now it's just, like pop radio slop, you know? They went from, like, really good emo music to, like, Imagine Dragons type of music. It's kind of unfortunate. It's funny that 90% of my music just historical folk tunes, and you have a Banana Man. Wow. We have a lot of diversity in our music taste here. I really fuck with that. You should listen to The Grinch Getting Mauled by a Polar Bear. Dude, if I had a heavy metal, like gore grind band, I would make a song like that. Cannibal Corpse should, like, put that in their new album. Is that the one with Kurt Cobain? Bro said Kurt Cobain. Well, both of them got shot, so, you know. Although I think Charlie Kirk was actually killed by his lapel mic, which was actually like an explosive. That's my little theory on that. They always said that Charlie Kirk was a Nazi, and then they celebrated after they killed him. They tried to tell us that Black Lives Matter and that white people have always been villains. Little song little cover I'm doing of... Who even made that song? I forgot. But the dude who wrote that song, who made that song, in his music video for it, he deadass wore a Misfits shirt. How are you wearing a band of a punk band in your conservative, song? I don't get it at all. Peak song, bro. I don't know what that flag is, but yeah, thank you, bro. But yeah, deadass was wearing a Misfits shirt. Like, what? They would not... Like, that goes against everything you're singing about, you know? Crazy. Absolute poser is what I'll have to call him. This guy's awesome. I'm gonna probably buy the Dilophosaurus soon. St. Pierre and Miquelon. It's slang where I'm from. Cool. Yeah. Can you guys believe it's been like a year since 6-7? That's crazy. That feels weird, you know? I'm buying the Moartherium, actually 2 Moartheriums. You making an army of Moartheriums? Oh, make one into a custom. What was the custom gonna be again? Was it gonna be the Walking with Beast one or something? I pre-ordered the Kellenkill and Spikomelis. I might get the Kellenkin. I don't know. I kind of see what... Are they making a Cyberzoic one for that? For the Kellenkin or no? I'm not sure. I just want to see how the articulation is on that one. That's probably going to be like the main deciding factor for me. Spikomelis... The Spikomelis is cool, but... I'm not a big fan of the color scheme. I don't know. The color scheme's cool. It's very natural, but... I guess for me, I don't really rock with it that much. Yeah, the Kellenkin looks pretty cool, though. I wish they kind of, like... The Vulture colors are cool. Don't get me wrong, but like it just kind of feels generic for a Terror Bird. I feel like I've seen that done countless times already. The colors are kind of dull. It is, yeah, it is a cool genus. You know, you're mostly getting it from the sculpt. The articulation's gonna probably be buns as well, but it's not a complaint. It's an ankylosaur. I don't know what you could do. They're probably. I feel bad for David Silva having to engineer the articulation for a fucking ankylosaur or a nodosaur. You know, it's the same kind of thing. But yeah, the colors are kind of dull. It's just yeah, again, it's just a cool genus. I need an articulated terror bird. Yeah. I just realized I read your comment like 2 times. I thought you were talking about the Kellenkin, whatever. But yeah, I'm not saying the colors are bad at all, but like we've already got like 2 vultures for the Achillibator and the other Achillibator, the Cyberzoa Achillibator. So it's like, you know, wish they again king vultures are awesome, but Secretary Bird was right there. I mean, that sounds like that's the obvious answer, but I feel like it would have been really cool if we did get a Secretary Bird for it. Repaint it with African darter colors. That would be cool. They should make a Geigenhanga figure. Is that a hint? A hint for what? Yeah, I might get the Terror Bird. Does look pretty cool. Or the Kellenkin. Maybe they'll release a Titanus with like Secretary Bird colors or something. I don't know. Something with something that's like a different bird other than a vulture. They already used Secretary Bird's colors in the Sornitholestes. They did? I did not know that. What Sornitholestes was it? I don't recall one having those colors. Hold on. I have the purple Sornitholestes. Okay, now my Wi-Fi just doesn't want to work. Oh, never mind. Oh, that was a Secretary Bird. Shit. I never even realized. Huh. Well then, I don't know, just like some other bird of prey, you know, and something a little more of a niche bird. They should do Stellar Sea Eagle would be cool. No, they did that for the Utaranus, never mind. The what's that one bird? The what's that one eagle that's like has like red in the face and the colors the rest of it's like kind of a blackish blue. I forgot the name of that bird. But yeah. That would be cool. I'm trying to think. What else could they put? Shrike colors? That'd be kind of cool. Red-legged Cerama would be cool. Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking of. Let me just make sure I know what I'm. Yeah, I mean they would essentially be making the Walking with Beasts Terror Bird, which is fine by me because I love that design. So I guess wouldn't be too bad. It's kind of like a fan's choice thing, but also not, you know. But yeah. Seeing the Cardinal in person at G-Fest really wanted me to get it. Yeah, it does look really cool, and I was playing around with it a little bit, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. I don't know. Maybe if I got it for like a Christmas present, then I'd be happy, but I don't think I'm going to spend my own money on it. I think part of it comes down to the colors. And some of the articulation doesn't look too great. Like, I don't think you could even, like, when I was playing around with it at G-Fest, I don't think I could even get it to, like, do the actual headbutting thing, which, that's, I mean, that's kind of a big problem with, you know, BOTM theropods. Like, you can't get them to face down all that much. So, yeah, the color scheme is super cool, don't get me wrong, but just not my thing. I do, obviously I really like the brighter colors for my figures. That's the biggest thing, because I feel like when they have brighter, more vibrant colors, they feel more like pieces of art. You know, that's why I love the blueberry and the stego, and stuff. And that's why I'm not really gonna get the Spikomelis, because, well, you know, while it's cool and naturalistic, it's just not something for me. If you guys like it, that's cool. Suryamas are the closest living relatives of terror birds. That's why I said it was a little generic. Yeah, I mean, that's what I meant. Like, it would be generic, and you've seen it countless times before, but it would be pretty cool, you know, if they did that for, like, a Titanus or something. They should make Gastornis, too. That'd be cool. I don't know what they could use, like, Grosbeak or, like, waterfowl colors for that one, since I'm pretty sure Grosbeaks are related to Gastornis. They have the same, their beak structures are the same, or similar at least. Yeah, the Walking with Beast one has Saryama colors. Torrent duck. Another niche reference I don't get. Yet again, what am I saying? Wouldn't you know it? I should probably get water soon. Maybe just a little bit. Yeah, I wonder what you could. I mean, blue Grosbeak colors and a Gastornis. That would be pretty cool. I've just learned what that was recently, so. Red-breasted Grosbeak. Those colors would actually look really good in a Gastornis, I feel. Just use torrent duck colors on it. Is that an actual thing? I'm gonna look it up. It's probably not. Holy shit, it is. Wait, that's cool. What the fuck? Oh my god, those are so cute. I thought you guys were making a stupid joke. I never knew. I never heard of a torrent duck. That's so cool. Where do they live? Let's check eBird. Oh, it's like Chile, Colombia, Venezuela. So, South America. They're so cool, actually. Icterine warblers on a BOTM Gastornis. Dies of warbler poisoning. Okay, I'm about to go. Bye. Goodbye, Bill from Idaho. They're so peak. They are. Those colors would be cool on a Gastornis then, I would say. I don't know if there's some niche reference also involved in that, but what do we talk about? What do we do? Do you guys want me to show off any figures? I got a new and improved static dinosaur display here, because I swapped my Godzillas out, and now they're over here, so they're swapped, vice versa. I can show off my new SH Monster Arts 2000, because let's show off the mermaid. Oh yeah, I can show you the mermaid. He's not as cute. He's not as cute as your interpretation of the mermaid, but he's super sweet. This is like dead ass some of the best colors I've ever seen on a mosasaur. It's like this, this like tiger striped, and I also really like when they're like black and green sort of thing, like kind of a mottled black and green or like striped. That always looks cool, especially on like slimmer, smaller mosasaurs. But um, yeah, there's your mermaid. Again, probably not super realistic for a Tylosaurus, but again, what I like about dinosaur figures is when they look like this and they feel like pieces of art. And yeah, the sculpt is super good too. But give him a Dorito. I do have Doritos upstairs, but I'm too. Here, I'll give him Takis. There. There. Takis are close enough. He likes them. Oh yeah, Dodo wanted to see the GX Kid Godzilla. Here he is. I'm still gonna repaint the dorsal spines, or at least I want to, because they look a little dull. Articulation is not as good as I wanted it to be. I could mod it, but like I don't have a lot of experience in it, and I don't want to fuck it up. But he's got hella pank. Hello, Mr. Defender. I'm skipping class to watch your stream. I love you. Yeah, thank you for doing that. I'm not gonna take him out of his pose because he's kind of in a specific thing. He's on a flight stand right now, fighting Shimo. But yeah, what's up, Bahia? What's going on? But yeah, he does look pretty good though. The sculpt is like a lot of other Godzilla figures, awesome, and the articulated dorsal plate is very genius invention from them. I remember first seeing that and I was like, what the fuck? Why would they add that? And then I saw videos of it and I was like, oh, that's genius. Yeah, sculpt is good. It's just the paint on the plates, as always, as you've heard many times. Especially on the tail. I feel like it's super dull on the tail. And there's kind of no kind of build-up. It's kind of like you go from scales and then boom, like pink paint, there's no... Maybe I'm being too nitpicky, but it does look a little odd, that there's no, like, gradual into the pink. Oh, damn. You didn't know that? You didn't know the articulated plate? But yeah, that's the, like... If you're crunching it down like that, and you got the gap, that's to fill it in there. So... It's like -1. Yeah, low-key. Alright, let's hope he doesn't fall from there. I'll grab the 2000. AKA the best Godzilla figure ever, which is crazy because it's SH Monster Arts, but oh my god. Just insane engineering, Again, like his... You sound like that one burp meme. Which one? There's like multiple. But yeah, he like extends out like an accordion, bro. He's so insane, bro. Like, look at the ab crunch. Oh, the Ryan Gosling. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. But yeah, like, when have you ever, like... I love Haya. I'm a huge Haya glazer, but they could never do this, right? But I think SH Monster Arts made a figure this good in response to Haya, being a little better than them. And now they have some competition. Still a little expensive. I do think I overpaid, but that's... I think I like the purchase better knowing that I overpaid, a little bit, because it wasn't the G-Fest price, because it was like 150, so it's our 150 or 120, so that's around retail. But I feel like a lot of a lot of holy swamp spirit just started pouring down rain. Damn. I feel like a lot of SH Monster Arts collectors often glaze the shit out of their figures because they have buyer's remorse. Like, deep down they know that they overpaid, but they gotta go like, no, it's because of this, it's because of that. I saw someone deadass say that, like, SH Monster Arts costs more because sculpting sharp things costs more money. Like, what are we fucking talking about, you know? Like, admit you overpaid, admit it's overpriced. Like, you know, again, you have buyer's remorse, right? I think Rex fans are basic. I don't know why we're still having this conversation in 2026. I don't know. I think it's perfectly fine to be a Tyrannosaurus Rex fan. It's a cool ass animal. But Rex fans, yeah, I mean, Rex fans are fine, you know. That sounds like a very 2019 sort of sentiment. Oh, because you like T-Rex. But yeah, another person was like, oh, you know, SH Monster Arts uses metal molds instead of plastic molds, which just is just bullshit. Like, how do you know that? I think someone even proved that they don't. But yeah, like SH Monster Arts, if you collect them, I think you have to admit that, like, they are overpriced. You are overpaying, but if you like the figures, that's cool. I mean, I love this figure, you know, very much. But yeah, and it's like, it's got like Mafex style like butterfly joints, you know. Like, look at that. Oh, it's like fucking crazy, man. Yeah, my friend had this, and one of my friends bought it at G-Fest, and I was playing around with his copy, and I was like, oh shit, it's coming home with me. You know, it was like the last day, and I was in the vendors hall, and I had some money left, and I was looking around, like, if I wanted to buy anything, and there were some like little vinyl things in cool colors that I was like, oh, I could buy those. Those look pretty cool. And then I asked the dudes, and they're like, oh, that one's $80. What the fuck are you doing? Like, no, I'm not buying that. And I saw him up above in heaven, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get that one. I remember I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna get that one, but I'm gonna do a quick lap around just to see if there's anything like better or whatever. But yeah, Singular Point Rodan. I wish I bought some vinyls. Yeah, no, I didn't. I got the Space Godzilla vinyl, but that was from a flea market, not G-Fest. It was a flea market just outside of G-Fest, which is pretty funny. But yeah, I'm definitely I'm very glad I bought him, because he's just the fucking GOAT, you know. I'm trying to get him in his position that he was before, but yeah. I really wish I could, like, I don't want to take him apart, but I could have got Giant Condor. I did think of getting that one, honestly, but for the funny, but I don't know. I did not, because I had but and also I don't really need a Giant Condor figure. It'd be funny, but it's not a priority of mine. Have you seen Batman Chinese version? No. I have not seen Batman Chinese version. I like your Berserk profile picture, though. That's fire. Don't know where you are. I'm selling a Gotengo for $80. Yeah, that's bullshit, bro. If it's like an older figure, I get it, but again, a lot of those were released like last year. It's like, what the fuck? Look at the hell. Especially this one Zilla. I was thinking of getting a Zilla figure, dude. They were kind of tempting. Maybe I should have. I don't know. I really need Hiya Toys to make a 1998 Zilla figure. I won $100. Yeah, I think I saw one of those too. It's like, I mean, the Goyim will eat it up. You know, people will buy it, but again, like this figure's released a year ago or 2 years ago. Yeah, I don't know. Nah, I just don't know how you could collect vinyls in that kind of market. You know, fucking Hiya Toys costs way less than a vinyl. Like it's absurd. But again, Goyim will eat it up, you know? But yeah. I guess you come to expect that with G-Fest. There's a lot of, I don't know, a lot of shit that costs too much. Hayato is much cheaper for me. About the Hyacilla, yeah. I don't know if I'll ever get Scylla. She's cool, but I don't really have any attachment to her, so nah, probably not the figure for me. I could use him for a stop motion, yeah. The Godzilla you have that you bought, the articulation isn't too great. Actually, I have it right here. It's kind of a brick, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is like the most dynamic pose I could really get with him. Which I think it's fine because he wasn't doing a bunch of like crazy action in the movie, or at least when he was this design in the movies, but it still is like a little disappointing. But the sculpt, I think the sculpt makes up for it because it's so good. But yeah, he's a little bit of a brick, I will admit, but it's still good though. Still love him. It's the first like real Godzilla figure I ever bought, which was at G-Fest as well. That was G-Fest 24, I believe, or 2024. I think it was like the 29th G-Fest. That model has great jaw action, lol. Yeah. Oh, man. We got 5 people. Mr. Dodo's the only one talking. It's pretty awesome. Pretty chillered. I just got hit with like a wave of sleepiness, bro. I don't know why. Where did Raptor go? Yeah, I was just gonna say. I don't know. So I'm shining my light into the Allosaurus cause cool. She got ambushed by a Lorax. I wouldn't put it past her. She's always getting herself in situations like that. What other figures could I showcase? Don't know. Dead live stream this morning. Maybe it's just because I didn't really advertise it that much. Perhaps that's it. Sasha's gone too. Yeah. Guess it's just me and you. And of course Max is left. Oh. Damn. Never mind. She's here. Or he's here, sorry. I still call Sasha a girl, bro. It's his fucking name, bro. It always confuses me still. But, well, Raptor hasn't said anything, so I assume she's probably gone as well. I'm just watching, yeah. Let's see. What figures do I got? I got like 0. I got like 2 figures in my collection. As you can see. I don't know. We've got Discord shit. Get out of here. What to talk about? I don't know. When do you guys say something? I don't know what to talk about. The primeval mer creature is worth it. Do you have it? I've thought of getting some primeval figures. Probably. I was AFK. Welcome back. The raptor has always appealed to me. That one always looks cool, and the future predator as well. I do want to get one of those. I also want some of the old Turok, the stuff from the old Turok toy line. It's so expensive though. Well, how much is it? The mer creature or like the raptor or the future predator? But mine for $100. Shit. I guess, bro. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sorry if it tweaked out. My scam called yet again. Ooh, light. Should probably not do that if someone has seizures in my audience. Raptor's $100. Shit. That sucks. Were those figures ever available in the US, or were they only in like the UK and stuff? I'm just wondering. Mer creature is much cheaper. Fire. Maybe that could explain why it's so expensive. I don't know. Only UK. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I remember watching a video of I don't know, it was when I was like super little and I was watching like, when my only exposure to Primeval was through the edits, I watched like a video of the Primeval Raptor and I was like, I need that. And that figure's like pretty articulated as well, even for what is it? For such an old figure, you know, it's still looks super cool. And that's one of the that's what appealed to me so much when I was younger. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why I collect action figures now, because a lot of my favorite toys are ones with like, you know, extra articulation, ones that weren't just like solid bricks like a Schleich figure, you know. Especially the superposable Indoraptor. When I got that figure, I played with it so much. Holy shit, dude. That was like my favorite toy for a long time. Because again, it was superposable, and I really liked that. It was super articulated. And I've got a couple other figures that I really liked. But yeah. One time I got a scam call right when I was looking at some very sensitive and easily disturbed barn owls. Damn. I get spam calls like all the fucking time. Since like it started like a little over a year ago. I started getting them, and then I just get like fucking 5 a day. It's worse at work too. Like when I'm at front desk, like 90% of the calls we get are spam. It sucks. It's pretty annoying. I mean, I'm glad I don't have to deal with like weird people, but you know, we get some interesting requests. We get some interesting calls from people, but which I don't want to deal with, but you know. I hadn't got one in like 6 months, and I just happened to get one at that moment. Damn. I just keep mine, I don't have mine like ring at all. I just have it vibrate. Because I'm not, you know, my phone's, I've always done that with my phone. I never liked ringtones, especially now how I get them all the time. I don't want to, you know, have that. Although, when I have the aux connected to my phone while I'm driving and I'm listening to music, you know, I'll get a spam call, and for some reason, I don't know if it's the car or the aux or the phone doing it, but it makes a really loud ring noise, like, and it's like, fucking, it scares the shit out of me because I have my music turned up. It's got to be turned up because like my aux connector like fucking sucks, and I have to turn up the volume a lot, and so it just scares the shit out of me, and I always feel like I'm gonna swerve across when it happens. So yeah, that's super annoying. It happened just the other day when I was driving back from bird watching. It was like a very tight, narrow road too, like through the forest, and it just fucking blared at me and I'm like, stop. I literally slammed my fist on the. It scared me so much. I like slammed my fist on the steering wheel. And I was like, fuck. Like, you know, it was so, I hate it, bro. The spam calls don't really bother me that much. It's annoying, but like when it does that in the car, nah, bruh. So annoying. Built-in jump scare. Essentially, yeah. You know, it's trying to keep me on my feet, trying to make me not zone out. I was zoning out when I was driving back from work yesterday, and it's scary when you do that. I didn't, you know, I wasn't like swerving in the other lane or anything or in front of people, but it's like, it's weird to think like, oh, you know, I could have been zoning out and suddenly I could have gotten in a car accident, you know? But yeah. Yeah. That shit's annoying. Dodo, I actually have your, little art that you gave me here. Still, my dad approved of it. He thought it was cool, but yeah, I gotta put it on my wall somewhere. I think I'm gonna laminate it because I don't want to just tape it on my wall and like damage it. So I'll probably laminate it and then put it on my wall, and then it's safe forever. Yeah. I don't know what to talk about. My head hurts. Can you put Family Guy in the background, please? I can't focus. Sorry. I should have signed it or something. Yeah. I never even asked what your real name was as well. I regret doing that. I mean, you can probably text me now since I've seen your face and I've seen your own mother. By the way, that Slipknot shirt is fire. Thank you, bruh. It's got the S on the back as well. It's pretty sweet. I cut the sleeves off, if that's not obvious, but yeah. Super cool. I'm always scared that some like old hag is gonna be like calling me satanic because it has a star, even though it's not a pentagram. And I have to explain to them like, nope, it's a star, and all the points on it represent a different member of the band. But you know, I think like one of my friends joked about it being satanic, and I had to explain that to him. But yeah. Also, maybe it also looks like a Star of David, and I look. Maybe someone will think I'm Jewish. I'm not Jewish. Don't worry. I'm agnostic, but you never know. But yeah, I think I got this at Spencer's. Maybe. I think that's where I got it. This shirt fits me really well too. It's one of my favorite shirts. I spam it quite a lot. You know. Just not playing around with this guy. He's so cool. He's so cool. Oh my god. What do I talk about? I don't know. Let's see. Who can I show off? I don't know. You guys can decide. Who from my wide assortment of figures? My Alamosaurus looks so badass. I can show off mine. I didn't know you had the Alamosaurus. The PNSO one, you mean? Yeah, he's awesome. He's so cool. Ever since getting this guy, the How Long Good, the How Long Good Argentinosaurus has been tempting. I got this for my birthday too. What a fire coincidence. Yeah, he's so cool. I love when they put the spikes on the back of Titanosaurs. I just made a custom Ostroraptor Jurassic World Alive render. Fire. Do they not have an Ostroraptor in that game? If they don't, that's crazy. They have like a bullshit like Godzilla shit come in my asshole Saurus, like hybrids, but they don't have an Ostroraptor. It is crazy. Okay, so they don't. That is fucking wild. So this is Deersaurus Rex. We're gonna add this to the game. Can I actually can we put Ostroraptor in the game? Fuck you. That's how I imagine the people at Ludia are. You know, its colors are obviously based off of Anhinga. Well, yeah, obviously. They should add Geigenhanga. They would probably add Geigenhanga before Ostroraptor. Sweet Raptor, is Dilophosaurus your favorite dinosaur, or is it Ostroraptor? I can't remember. I know it changes, I think. But I'm wondering again. I'm curious. Damn. I'm disgusting. Dilophosaurus at the moment. Okay, I thought so. I love that I am living the dream. Financial freedom, large home with gold faucets, a successful husband, 2 paid-off BMWs, the best roses on our street. Go me. HOA Karen. Thank you. I guess. I don't. Okay. I think I like to assume you're a bot. That's what I'm gonna think. Astro's a close second. Yeah, I thought so. Dilophosaurus is cool. I tried drawing a Dilophosaurus at work yesterday on a sticky note, but it just did not look good. I made him like too big. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get the Cyberzoic one soon. Probably soon. I don't know. Although I've got Florida in like 2 weeks, so do I want to save my money for that or the Dilophosaurus? I mean, the Dilophosaurus, in terms of a BOTM figure, is not too expensive. It's like $60, so it's not terrible. I don't think I've ever listed my top 5 dinosaurs before. Well, we'll pass the juice, bro. Let's hear it. I'm curious. I'm gonna assume Ostroraptor is one of them, considering it's in your name. Considering it's your maiden name, maybe. I don't know. Top 1 for sure. Did you hear that knuckle crack? That was fucking fire. I like office chairs more than that chair because I can spin around. No Ostro and Pladio. Ostroraptor, Platiosaurus, Dilophosaurus, Therizinosaurus, then Changyuraptor. Changyuraptor seems so random. I don't know if I know too much about Changyuraptor. 6th is probably Gigantoraptor. Oh, Gigantoraptor is probably in my like top 10 as well, along with Therizinosaurus. Add that to my list as well. What is a Changyuraptor even? I kind of forgot. Shangiraptor. Oh, that guy. Yeah. I recognize it now. I thought it was like a Maniraptoran. No, okay. I don't even know what my top 5 are. Just shoot off a couple examples, I guess. I haven't taken Sir Reginald out of my bag from G-Fest yet. I have that too. I had your drawing in my G-Fest bag for like a week. Low-key. Shangiraptor was in Dinosaur Train? That's crazy. So far, I'm the only other person to have laid their fingers on the actual Sir Reginald. I feel very, very happy about that. Shangiraptor. Well, like, you know what I mean with like, you know, it's a like a regular Maniraptoran, like, you know, something like a Velociraptor. What is my autocorrect doing? A regular, basic Maniraptor, not a flying guy. You should be down. He's a beautiful figure. He is, bro. I'm blessed, you know. I remember reading somewhere that Therizinosaurus was a Maniraptoran. Is that true? I've thought that since, like, I was in kindergarten. But I'm really... Okay, yeah. It is the largest known Maniraptoran. I thought so. That was cool. Shangiraptor is basically just a hawk dromaeosaur. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I'm gonna go get water. I'll be right back. That Grosbeak is still singing. Good for him. Posted the Oshtractoraptor to the Defender server. Alright, I'll check it out later. I think the camera's facing away from you. Yeah. What? We'll face the camera away more. I think you're good though. Ugh. What is going on? Oh god. Oh, the chair? Yeah. I just tried seaweed for the first time up there. It was fire. It was actually pretty good. Vomits everywhere. Low key, bro. So that was the noise up there. Yeah, that was me and her talking. Me and my sister. If you heard the giant, hey, that was me. That was me. Mm. So I framed my Atomic Aloe poster. Oh, was that the art print you got? I didn't know you got one. By my friend. Say hi.
Who's all on here?
Who you got? We got Mr. Dodo, we got Sasha, we have Raptor Attack.
How many people is that? Or three? Just three?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lame.
I had more earlier, but they've all.
What, 5?
I had like 10 on here. Yeah. More than you'll ever have.
Why would I lie?
If you were cool, you would. That's my sister for you. That's majority of how our conversations go. Remember when I tried calling her Satan sister for like on that one Oipuya Appa video? I tried to be like it tried to be like Demon Dad from Bionicle Saurus, but it I haven't referred to her as that since like 2023. It was in the box. You mean like the background for it? Or is there actually like a hidden poster that I didn't know about? How could I forget? Oh no, not the background. Is there a poster that I've just never heard about? It was in the back of the background box. Am I discovering something new here? Well, cardboard. Okay, I have the box signed, by the way. Just to make y'all jealous. Okay, so oh shit. What the fuck? I never knew it came with this. What the fuck? Oh shit. Wow. That is, I never knew. This is, wow. That's so cool. I never knew it came with this. This is so cool. Holy shit. Holy breath. Yeah, I know. But, wow. That's super sick. I deadass did not know any of this was included. Holy shit. Okay, well. That just makes this even better. I would have never known about that if not for you, Dodo. So thank you. Like, deadass. Wow. Huh. I'll open up the card live for you all. I've had these scissors since like 4th grade, and people always thought they were kind of creepy because it looks like there's like blood on them, like I stabbed someone. That was a thing that happened. Nobody actually thought I stabbed someone, but they were saying it did. Why? That's sweet. I'll have to put that in my binder. Mutated by an irradiated meteor. Semi-transparent skin, hardened claws. Prone to overheating. Superior. Expel the energies in a violent blast from his mouth. Wow, they have like extra lore for it too. That's so cool. Wow. That's sweet, dude. And thank you for doing that. For telling me, because kinda would have never known that. I guess I'll put that on my wall somewhere. Maybe behind my desk here. I need some stuff to put back here, so maybe that'll be it. My mom's coming down. Wow, this is so cool, man. I never knew about any of this. Did they even like... I don't remember them ever advertising that. I'm sure they did, and I'm too stupid to realize it, but yeah, that's awesome. Well, what else do we talk about? New revelation on the Down Defender live stream yet again. I will still never forget opening the Utah Ceratops on stream. That was awesome. That was crazy. Yeah, it was like perfect timing. Have you ever tried to see a bobolink? No. I don't think any bobolinks live in Wisconsin. Although I can check. Fucking thing. Bobolink, Wisconsin range. Okay, maybe we do. Let's see. Bobolinks were historically abundant in prairies and oak savannas of southern, western, and central Wisconsin. Declined by almost 2% per year in Wisconsin. So, I think some of them might... Maybe just not around my area. I thought that said robot link. Check eBird, yeah. Hold on. Oh, they're near threatened. That's probably why I haven't seen one. Range map. So where I live, I don't think they're super abundant. I'm back. What's going on, Willie? Not Willie, Sasha. We're looking at Wisconsin bobolink. Dang, but you gotta go find one. Yeah, I might. Where's the nearest one been spotted? How do I see where they've last been spotted? Dane, Wisconsin? I've never even heard of that. That wasn't the last one, though. Sort by current year and find the red pins. Oh, I'm not super tech savvy with current year. Current year where? There's 3 little dots at the top. Am I retarded? I don't know. I don't know where to find this. Robert Plant and Dave Mustaine had a love child. Pretty much. Dave Mustaine is my hero. So I really appreciate that. Said hi. Oh God. What have you done? Okay, where are these dots? I don't know. This dude has no idea what's going on. Dane, Wisconsin. Can I just have Wisconsin? Okay, maybe that's a little better. Right by the search bar? Okay, I don't see a search bar. Oh wait. See, I'm on data for like Wisconsin bobolinks right now. Are you on the large map? I don't know. I'm not tech savvy with... I mean, this is the map I got right now. So... Alan Grant type stuff. Go to large map / species map and zoom in. Species map. I don't see any like red dots though. Or the red pins, whatever. Go to large map / species map and zoom in. So like, is it supposed to look like this or? No, I get it. This is a terrible way to explain it. Or whatever. Just really trying to figure out where I can find a fucking bobolink. Can you zoom in more? Hold on, let me go back. Zoomed in more. I don't see any like dots though. I mean, I've got the locations, but this is Menominee right now. Are the dark purple areas the place where there's more? I'd assume so. All right. Let me get to the bottom of this. I should probably go around to where I live. Go to the eBird Explorer page and find species maps. I think it'll be easier. Okay. I probably will be. All right. Bobolink. How does it feel to know that Indian temples depict wormhole travel machines and their engineers? What the fuck are you talking about? Why is the BOTM accurate releasing after my birthday? It could have been so perfect. That is very tragic. Should I do regions or bobolinks? Or regions or a species? I don't know. See the 3 dots at the top. Do I? Well, I'm on the eBird Explore page. Scroll. So, am I supposed to be here? Or do I type in... I'm getting like training for like eBird, you know? Ignore that. Ignore that scroll down. Oh, species maps? Is that what I should do? Sign in. We're all replicants in the off-world colonies, but without the powers. What is this bitch tripping about? Okay, wait. I think I got it now. I think I got it. Yeah. Oh, my cat! Kitty! Kitty! Yo, what the fuck? Look at this thing. Kitty! Kitty! Look at all my friends. Kitty dance. Kitty dance. Alright, go take a shit on my floor. No? You don't wanna? What you doing? What you doing? Have you never been on a chair before? I think he likes my chair. I'm trying to look at birds, bro. I get that. Like, I want to just look at birds, bro. He's rubbing his fucking face on a thing. On the arm. Do you want to go? You're not stuck there. You can jump off. Go on, get. Alright, anyway. Back to bobolinks. Alright. Bobolink. What do we got? Give me the juice. He's claimed the chair as his own. Maybe, yeah, probably. Alright, let's see. Oh, shit. Okay. Where do I live again? Okay, I see it now. So what do we got? One in Sheboygan. A couple days ago. Let's see. Another one in Sheboygan. That was like a month ago. Where's it? Sheboygan Marsh SWA. You can zoom in. Yeah. Yeah, I've got there. Okay. No, that was like a month ago. But they seem to like being there, looks like. Haven't I been here though? I swear I've been to this place. Maybe this is a different. A couple days ago, like a week ago, there was one on Glen Beulah. Back, what I miss. We're still looking for bobolinks. The hell, where is this? All right, well, I might be taking a trip down to Sheboygan or something. There's one spotted by the airport. That's cool. Well, that was like a month ago. It's probably not there anymore. You missed the feeling. You did miss my cat. He was being pretty cute. Then it was a feel. Oh, wait, I already knew that. Yep. Just one, and he really likes to shit on my floor. That's my favorite trait of him. Yep. We got a hot spot, looks like. What do we got? That was like a month ago. Okay, no, this is where I go. I'm pretty sure. The Sheboygan River. So maybe I go to Hull's Crossing and just see what's there. If you know their song, it's easier to find them. Let me hear their song. They do sound pretty cool. That's a frog. They're Icterids, right? Study really hard. Oh, I'm studying, alright. They're Icterids, right? Or Icterids, whatever the fuck. Blackbird family. Yeah, okay. So, it's an Icterid. They're cool, though. I like their little... I like their yellow. They are, yeah. Near threatened. It'd be cool to get a near threatened bird, I guess. I've already gotten an endangered bird, so I guess that's the next nice thing, I guess. Cool. Well, maybe I'll go out this weekend or something and try to find one. We'll see. Are there any in Florida, actually? Let me check. I would really like if it stopped showing me only purple. Instead of like, let's see, Orlando. I'm not seeing a lot of red, so Let's see. 2025. Yeah, probably not. Probably not going to see him there. At least I'm not at this time of the year. Wait, what was the endangered one? That was the Hawaiian gallinule that I saw in Hawaii. But yeah, this guy, he does look like they look a lot like common gallinules, but it was a common gallinule for sure. I gotta go back to Hawaii. That place was, even though that's a subspecies, I think. Oh, is it? Hawaiian common gallinule? Well, I don't know. I know it was endangered, though. Oh, yeah, it is. There's a subspecies. I'd say it counts. I've been to Hawaii. You've been to fucking Hawaii? You saw the Hawaiian moorhen in Hawaii, really? Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I don't know how he showed up there, but he did. Also, I don't call them moorhens because I'm better than you. They've never been moorhens to me. That's still peak. Yeah. Truly. I don't know if I have any other, like, really endangered species in my area. I know my family was talking about going to Tennessee a couple years ago, and I was like, ooh, I could see red cockaded woodpeckers, which are endangered, but I know Eric didn't see any on his trip there to look for them in that little video. And obviously I haven't gone to Tennessee, so I think plenty of times. I don't know. Tickets are expensive though. Yeah, I think I got there because we had some, we got some like crazy deal to get there. It was like the tickets are like the flights are the flights there. We got some crazy deal and they were like really cheap. I think that's mostly the reason we went. It was like a little last minute too. I think it was like a couple months before. It was like 4 months before. My mom was like, dude, I just got like there's like super cheap tickets to Hawaii. Like, we gotta go. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Everyone here except for Dodo has seen an endangered bird. What's your endangered bird, Sasha? And what's raptor attacks? Unless you count the bobolink. Quite curious as to see northern bald ibis, Geronticus the bald. Oh yeah, cool, bro. What does a bald ibis look like? Bald ibis. Oh, these guys. Yeah. Sick. You can see red cockaded woodpeckers in Florida. Oh, really? Mine was a golden-cheeked warbler. Oh, cool. I didn't know they were in Florida. Maybe I'll check them out. I don't know. My sister is probably gonna complain. Like last year, because last year and this year, or obviously I'm going with my girlfriend again. Like last year, and Ingrid brought. I'll just reveal her name. My sister brought her friend with her, and she we what was it? We went through that Apopka wildlife drive. That's where I saw like those millions of anhingas, and And my mom was telling them like, yo, we're probably gonna go through there again, and they're really complaining. We got them their like stupid like drinks. They're like, it's from this place called Swigs, and yeah, it was just like we got their shitty drinks so that they wouldn't complain when we went to the wildlife drive. They were still bored and they still complain about it to this day, but I'm like, I really want to go there again because I want to see all those Nhingas. Maybe in a world where hairbrushes or scissors don't exist. Hey, fuck you, I like my hair. Oh shit. What's going on? Okay. I don't know if it tweaked out for you guys, but it just told me to reconnect. Or it was showing like a reconnecting stream. I'm gonna plug in my phone. Let me get my charger. I have an endangered species photo. I just don't know about it. Fire. My hair is like dead ass like the best part of my look. Like I feel like I would be nothing without my hair. Like that's what it means to me. Okay, we're good. No, it won't die on you guys. Red Crowned Amazon? I've never heard of that. What is that? Where'd you find that? Was that in Texas? Oh, it's a parakeet. Or a parrot, whatever. Yeah, that was definitely in Texas, wasn't it? Cool. They're cute. Northern bald ibis geronticus the hermit. Wow. So then why'd you want to name my dove that then? What's up with that? Hey, that's naughty language, but not for real. 30 seconds of grooming to the world. I don't give a shit, bruh. I think my hair looks perfectly fine. I don't want it to like look uniform and straight. I like when it's messy and shit. It also looks weird because of the lighting, probably. So both the endangered creatures in Texas. Cool. Maybe I should go down to Texas. I don't know. I don't think they'd like me, though, as I'm pretty gay. Dude, my mouse is tweaking the fuck out. It's like... This mouse is like 6 years old, so I guess... Maybe that's why. But, yeah. I don't know if they'd really like me there in Texas. Maybe like Louisiana or something. I think Louisiana has like Limpkins. Limpkin Parks. Funny joke. But yeah. I hate that noise. I find it weird that I've actually seen the biggest bird in the world in the wild. That is crazy. I'm very jealous of you. Did you ever get a picture of the ostrich at all? Or was it just like an encounter? I don't remember. I remember you texting us saying that you got it, but I don't know if I remember a picture. Even if you brushed it, it wouldn't be uniform. Don't fucking stop telling me what to do with my hair, bruh. I don't care. I've taken tons of photos. Okay. I figured it would be hard not to take a picture of an ostrich, I feel like. Yeah. My mom still sometimes asks me. No, maybe at this point it's rage bait, but she would deadass ask me, like, if ducks were birds. Like, I know they look a little weird, but, like, I don't know. I feel like that's very common knowledge. That's like unrelated to anything I just said, but I thought I would share that with the world. Maybe because South Texas is bordering what? Mexico? What about it? Yeah, what do you mean, like, baby because? What was that in response to? Well, yeah, what do you... I'm responding to Raptor. Oh, I didn't even see that message. Never mind. Feels like another country. Yeah, I can see it. I see it. Florida kind of feels like another country. I mean, it is pretty American with some things, but South Padre legit felt like Florida or something. Yeah, I can see that. I think that's why I like going to Florida so much. Like, it's different from like Colorado. Like for example, like when I went to Colorado, some parts of it still kind of felt like I was in Wisconsin. Obviously, there's different shit and there's cool things, especially some of the national parks I went to, but I don't know. Florida's just, again, like super different. I've also been to Colorado. That's cool. I might have gotten deadass. I might have gotten my lifer Stellar's Jay in Colorado. I wasn't into birds, so I had no idea what it was. But I have this vague memory of seeing like an iridescent like blue bird like flying into a tree. But I'm not gonna count it because I don't know if it was or not. It might have been, probably, maybe, sort of, probably, maybe. But I'm not gonna count it because I want to get better views. I love the museum. Oh yeah, the museum's fucking awesome. It's a great museum. It's got a lot of mounts there that I really wanted to see for a while. Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's one of the best fossil sites in America, so it's hard not to make a good museum out of it. I love anywhere that doesn't remind me of the endless cornfields and empty fields. Yeah, you live in the Midwest too, right? I assume, because that's mostly what Wisconsin is too, and cheese and drunk driving. That's a lot of it. My grandma grew up in Nebraska, and for some fucking reason she came up here. Now, Nebraska, I would say, is like incredibly boring. Like, who the fuck lives in Nebraska, right? Apparently my grandma, I don't know how she just survived it, but then she couldn't pick a better place to go, and then she chose Wisconsin, which is probably way colder than Nebraska. Nebraska sounds like a cold place, but it's probably a little warmer than Wisconsin. Nebraska is pretty, to be honest. I don't know, man. I mean, it's probably not as worse as Oklahoma, but, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I love the prairies. I guess they'd be cool, but, like, I would never vacation there. Maybe if I was driving through on a road trip, maybe for a couple minutes it'd be cool, and after that it would just be like, oh, it's another prairie. Oklahoma, right, exactly. No. Government psyop. There's no way that should exist. Yeah, no, lol. Have you considered using an avatar for streaming? Like a VTuber thing? No, I'm already handsome enough. I don't need any of that. There's my washing machine making his grand appearance yet again. He's already, yeah, exactly. I don't need to become a, you know, but your hair. Dude, shut the fuck up about my hair, man. My VTuber would have even better hair. If I was. Should I send this guy to the Shadow Realm for insulting your wonderful hair? We'll give him a couple we'll give him a couple extra tries. It's just like, who the fuck cares, bro? It's my hair. You're probably like balding. I feel like I gotta embrace my hair before I eventually go bald. Unless I have like super pure strength testosterone genes that will keep my hair forever. But I doubt that, considering my dad's pretty bald. But yeah, I don't know. If I was a VTuber, I feel like a lot of VTubers probably are. He's jealous of it. Yeah, I mean, come on, bruh. Maybe my hair a year ago looked a little strange, a little weird, but now I think my hair looks like pretty good. This isn't the best look for my hair. I think my hair looks alright right now. On some days it's good, on some days it's pretty mid. But right now it looks pretty good. Looks pretty... I like it when it's like square. Sometimes it like goes out like this, and I really hate that. But I think it's good right now. Yeah, I would be a shallow husk without my hair. There's a difference between you now and 2 years ago. Yeah. Oh, fuck. God damn it. There's a shelf, like, under my desk. As well. That, when you still had the mask. No, that was the time. My hair was just short, but it also sometimes looked like shit. I didn't like that. I had long hair before that. Let's see. I started growing out my hair in like 5th grade. I would say. It was like, so that was like middle school. And then it was just down, it was kind of down like this. It looked shittier than this. It wasn't styled at all. I get it if there was a bird living in it. There isn't, is there? Dude, you don't fucking know. Maybe there is a bird in there. Who are you to judge? I wouldn't care if there's a bird living in my head. I like birds. But, what was I saying? But yeah, I didn't get a haircut at all. During that time period. I thought it was just funny to not have a haircut. I was just like, oh, I don't need a haircut. You know, I was just trying to be different. You know, I was a dumbass middle schooler. So it was down like this, looked much shittier for a bit. And then you look like you wouldn't care. No, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. But, yeah, it was down like this. And then I think it was like, so this was like 2021. It was around like March, April. And, we started taking our, like, our culinary kind of classes, and, you know, doing that kind of stuff. And if we had long hair, it was mostly for the girls, but I was the exception as well, since I was a dude. My hair hit my shoulders at the time, so I would have to put it back in a ponytail. And I remember one of my friends, was actually a dude I liked at the time. He was like, your hair looks really good in the ponytail. And I was like, dead ass, you know? Like, oh shit. And then I wore it in a ponytail, yeah, again for like a year. And then, a year. So that was into 7th grade. And then eventually I kind of, I don't know, I guess I wanted to change and I got it cut. I got a haircut again. Fuck my life. Way to not fall for this rage bait. You win. Yeah. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, you're not gonna stop me. You're not gonna make me cut my hair. But, what was I saying? Eventually I was just like, I think I was starting to dress a little more alternative, and I was getting like kind of inspired by the culture, and that caused me to just want to like cut my hair. I remember I showed the hairstylist like a picture of I showed her a picture of Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day, and I was like, yo, I want this haircut. And so my hair was cut short, but it wasn't too short. It was more like kind of shaggy from what I remember. But yeah, when I had that ponytail though, holy shit, that was awful. Basically, I'm gonna try to recreate it here. So this side was blank, right? And my hair was like this. This actually looks really like 1-to-1. But yeah, I had hair swooping down here, right? I had it tied back in a ponytail here. And then this side, I would have little bits of stringy hair. And they would be curly. They'd be sticking out, and they would just be random strands like curled up like that. And my mom would call them curly fries a lot. And I thought that looked good on me, you know. I could try to find a picture of it, you know. Maybe I'll post it on my channel for any of you guys who want to see that. I don't want to see it. That was a very weird stage in my hair's life, but I'm glad I cut that out. And my hair is pretty much just like sort of like wasn't long but wasn't like short. And then I think in freshman year I started cutting it even more shorter. I don't know why I even did that, because it just like did not look good. I don't think I just cared. And then towards the end of freshman year, I started to just like, I started to keep it a little longer. It was kind of like, I think it got to like this length. That was like freshman year to sophomore year, and then I just started growing it more and more. The washer sounds so happy now. Yeah, he just got like a fresh meal of my sister's clothing. Dude, my sister dead ass bought like 6 of the same shirt when we were at G-Fest. Originally it was gonna be me and my mom just going to G-Fest. She was gonna take me. But then my sister wanted to come because she wanted to go shopping, right? And she, I think it was the second day of G-Fest, or my first day, you know, Saturday. And so I was doing my stuff, and my mom and my sister went shopping. And she came back, and she was doing a little haul. And my mom was like, yo, Zane, she got 6 shirts with like practically the same thing. So she does a haul. I don't know, she has like shirts and shit, I guess. Or a couple pants, I think. So she holds up the first shirt, and it's a white shirt with a location on it. Okay, cool. The next shirt, it's a white shirt with a location on it. All right. It's the next one, third, white shirt with a location on it. Throws it aside. 4th shirt, white shirt with a location on it. I think we're starting to develop a trend here. 5th shirt, wouldn't you fucking believe it, a white shirt with a location on it, right? And the 6th shirt, now this was actually pretty different, and I'm very glad that she chose this one. Wouldn't you believe it, it's a white shirt with a location on it, but it was cropped, so it was a little different. But yeah, they weren't all the same location. I think they were all places that she's never been to. Like one of them was like Rhode Island or something. It's like, we've never been there. It was like Rhode Island, Italy, like Greece. Even King Arthur couldn't pull you out of me. Yeah, I fuck with that, bro. Fist me. I know you'd probably like the literal sense of that. I fuck with that. Thanks for the compliment. But yeah, that's all my sister's new wardrobe. It's just the same, pretty much. I piss in the sink for peak efficiency. Honestly, yeah, that's like more quieter, pissing in the sink. It's damn. It low-key is. That's a really good point, sir. Random player. I don't know what I'm gonna put on these shelves up here above my desk. Because I don't... A lot of the things I want to display are already on display. Being 69th in line for Bonnie Blue or stay single forever. I'd probably just be gay. I've never understood why you would want a shirt like that. Like, you've never been there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just like, you know, she's a basic white girl, as I've mentioned many times before. So I guess that's just the going will eat it up, you know. I don't think I have any shirts like that. Well, a lot of my shirts are just bands. That's the majority of it. I don't think I have a location on it. I have an Alaska fish store shirt that I went to. Let me go grab it. I have this, yeah. This is a salmon shirt I got in Alaska. So super cool. I think that shirt's a woman's too, but you know, if you know me, you know me. My shirt is Gorgo. Oh, the chair's being naughty. Don't worry, Pipe will get him. Speaking of Pipe, Pipe update. Here he is. Say hello, everyone. I guess you guys haven't seen him in a while. Sorry about that. Pipe check. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know what to put up here, really. I could put some anime figures or something. I don't know. Because some of my other anime shit is, down below my Berserk shelf, which I think fits, but that shelf is kind of looking a little bare, so maybe I can move them up here. We'll see. I can put my Carnegie figures up there. My Carnegie figures are all on my mini fridge right now, because I had no place. I had to relocate them because of because I had to move my Godzilla figures in their place. So I don't know. I kind of like them being on the mini fridge though. It's kind of funny, but we'll see. I could put I don't know, random nostalgic Chinosaurs or something. We'll see. We'll figure that out when we get there. Maybe show some? I can show a couple. Let's see. So I've got... You mean both? What do you mean both? BOTC 1:1 scale paper towel figure is awesome down there. Yeah. He's a great guy. I got the old Spinosaurus here. This is a childhood figure of mine. I really liked it. I knew it wasn't accurate at the time, but whenever I played with it, I pretended it was its own creature. I really like this guy though. He's super cool. Retro Spinosaurs are kind of underrated, and the patterns and the paint scheme is super cool, I feel. And the claws. I loved playing with the claws because I used to pretend, whenever I played with it, I used to pretend it could go on all fours and gallop, and I would go oh no, it's the made up speculative creature, and then he'd run up and Dodo, the Holocene is in the Cenozoic. Well, you know, very specific, you know. I'll grab another. Do I have anything else to say about him? I think I got this guy from a thrift store. Yes, but you gotta make it clear. Exactly. Like, you know. I have Bloodtooth here. He's pretty sweet, pretty cool. I've had him since like first grade, so that was around like 2016 or something. So she's not as beat up as Bioniclesaurus's copy, but she's definitely a little beat up in the face and the arm. She missing a finger? She's not missing any of her fingers, actually. That's surprising. Big fucking gash on her tail there. But yeah, I love this toy, mostly because it was Bloodtooth, and I watched a lot of Bioniclesaurus when I was younger. But it's still a pretty cool figure. Like, it's got hella aura. I don't know how any of these teeth haven't broke either. I specifically remember making it like bite down on my figures, and like I would hear the teeth like scraping back and forth on it. But yeah, she did take a tumble yesterday. I closed my mini fridge door a little too hard, and it knocked her over. So she's a little unbalanced at sometimes, but very auriful figure. I got this at this random store near me that has a lot of Safari figures. Not a lot of Carnegie anymore since the line is discontinued, but they did have a lot of Carnegie. That's where a lot of my Carnegie stuff came from. I'll grab a couple more. This Brachio is from the, do you live in a warehouse? No, this is my basement. I live in my basement. Oh, I guess Dodo already cleared that up. But yeah, here's the Brachiosaurus. This is another childhood figure of mine. I've always really liked how the neck wasn't like straight up. I actually like how it's sort of leaning down like that. I've always liked that, and I remember I used to pretend it was an Argentinosaurus, kind of because of the position of the neck. But yeah, this is such a cool figure. I was actually yeah, the colors are awesome. Colors are great. But I actually almost gave this to Max. It was in like, I think 2024 or 2025, I don't know. But I was planning on going to DinoCon, and Max obviously was too. And we were talking about like trading figures, and he was like, yo, like, I really want that Carnegie Brachiosaurus. And I was like, oh, I don't need it. You can have it. Luckily, we didn't go on that trip. I didn't go on that trip, and I'm very glad I didn't give this to him. No offense to Max, obviously, but no, I'm glad I didn't, because this is a childhood figure of mine, and it means a lot to me. Yeah, this was one of my favorite, probably my favorite sauropod figure when I was a little lad. Yeah, again, like the neck position is like so cool. I don't even know, could they even like do this? Could they lower their necks like this? I'm sure they might have been able to, but yeah, the pose as well, like you can get so many cool angles of it. I like Michael too, he's cool. Little beat up though, and the tail especially. I remember I had all of my toys in like a giant blue bin. I had like 2, and I remember his tail would always get like hooked on a figure. So whenever I'd pull him out, he would bring another guy with him because of the position of the tail. That's probably why it's all scratched up. But yeah, super cool. There's some art that I drew. I remember drawing this guy at my grandma's house, and that's still there. So maybe I'll find that. Let's see. What else do we got? I do have Jasper, or the Deinosuchus. I could do cooking with Jasper with him eventually. I remember some of my figures grabbing others with their tail. Yeah, I guess that was a common occurrence. I've had this is another super old figure that I've had since I was little. Even though it looks like a regular crocodile, the head does not look like Deinosuchus at all. It's still a classic dude. His snout is very chipped because I would do the classic jumping out of the water, and Jasper the Menace of the Water. Indeed, truly. His nails are a little scuffed too. I think that was because I used to like make him like crawl across the floor, I guess. His underbelly looks alright though. 1995. Wow. Yeah, I remember getting this. I got this at that same store, which had them. I need to watch DI again. Yeah. Very, very cool. Very nostalgic. Means too much to me almost. I just grabbed a couple extra random ones here. So I've got like a Capro, yeah. Got Cryo here. There's another childhood figure. Have you seen Bombardiro Crocodilo? I guess. I don't know. I love this figure. I mostly really, is it actually rare? I never knew that. Yeah, this is one of my favorite toys when I was little. Holy shit. Because I remember. So you're lucky. Yeah, I guess I am, huh? He is missing a figure. He's missing a finger here. So now he's perpetually doing the horns, which I actually fuck with a lot. But yeah, I mostly like this guy because of his role in what was it? His role in Dinosaur Evolution. And I remember making him fight like a lot of my other dinosaurs, like what happened in the show. It's pretty rare. I wanted one a while ago. They're like, how expensive are they? That raises down the value. Well, I'm not selling this thing. No. This thing means way too much to me. But I remember vividly that scene where like the Dilophosaurus jumps, like the alpha male, the Cryolophosaurus like jumps onto the other one. I used to think that like because of that happening, like Dilophosaurs were like specialized in jumping. So I seen like $80. Damn, bro, that's crazy. But I remember playing with this guy at my grandma's house, and I would make him like leap, like I would make him leap from the kitchen to like all the way across like the house, pretty much. I thought they could do that, at that scale. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just thought like Cryolophosaurus was just a jumping dinosaur for some reason. Maybe even 120. Great leaper. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just thought he was a jumpy boy. I got the Tanystropheus too. I used to like playing with this guy a lot. Mostly because of the bendy neck, although, where is it? Oh, I don't remember gluing it back together. But he had a little, you can kind of see it right there maybe. But his neck was starting to split apart because I'd moved him around a lot. I think I just made another little crack as well. But he is a really cool little guy though. I love him. He's very silly. He's a very cool guy. But yeah, the definitely the wire in the neck was the main appeal of this guy. Probably because of CBSM. I don't know what that is, but 1999, wow. And then of course I have the iconic Carnotaurus. This is not a childhood figure. As you can see, I've still got the tag on him, but never got to obtain a Tanny other than the Mattel one. Huh. Chased by sea monsters. Oh yeah, I see now. But yeah, if you know, you know with this guy. It's him. It's the iconic guy. I wanted to make him like have more of a presence on Okuya Appa than just being like the profile icon. He was gonna be more of a character like the Akbot series, but he just we haven't really done much with him. Maybe I'll do some more like maybe I'll give him some more lore or something for Okuya Appa, but I don't know what am I. The mascot, yeah. He's I think me and Max. I remember emailing Max back when we were making Akuya Appa. We had plans for it. I think he originally envisioned the old Carnegie Stegosaurus to be the mascot, and I was like, oh, I think we should do the Carnotaurus, and he thought I meant the newer one, the one that's like really good. And I was like, no. I want the old one. I sent him a picture of him, and he's like, that's gold. We're doing that. So, but yeah, he's never had really much of a presence. But maybe I'll do a skit or something with him. So yeah, I got him at a museum, like a local museum near me. He's that's why he still has a tag on him, and he's in pretty good condition. I was so surprised that they had old Carnegie figures. I guess maybe no one was buying them even after so many years, so they just still had them. But let's see, 1995, damn. He's a very derpy figure, as you can see. He's just perpetually. Like he sells for $90. Damn, bro. If I'm ever tight on money, maybe I give him a sell, but I don't know. Probably not. I don't even know. Who else do I have here? Got like no one else really. I got a couple more. These aren't super special, but I have come on, Cherry, stop doing that. This old Parasaur. Nothing too much to him. I don't have like anything to say about him. But I think I got him at a thrift store, pretty sure. When I was a little guy. He's in a really strange position. He looks like he's doing the Heil Hitler. I've never made that observation before. But he deadass looks like he's doing a siege hail. He's a little chunky too. He looks a little awkward, but he's got charm. Lily knock off. What? Got the Stego here. I like the Stego a lot for the color scheme. The orange and the black and the yellow. Super cool. Super cool thing. I like him a lot. I also like how chunky he is. He's quite cute. Got a cute chunky guy. Very tiny pinhead. Dinosaur Village reference? How so? Oh, you mean the para? She does look like the... Oh, I get it now. Lily knockoff. I see now. It does look very similar to her. You're entirely correct. We got Katie though. Katie, she's not a childhood figure. I got her in like like 2021, I think. She's cool. I like her. She's got a. Oh no, maybe this was 2022 actually, when I got her. I'm not sure. Also really rare. Damn, bro. I've got some grails. I really like how the hump looks. Obviously, it's like inaccurate, but it gives, I don't know. It's got some character to it, and it's also Concavenator, so Concavenators too. When did this one come out? 2013. That's not too far away. Barbecue potato chip. Yeah, exactly. The reference. $95. Holy shit. The Carnegie Gorgonopsid, though. That was a Carnegie figure? I think I know what you're talking about. I didn't know that was a Gorgonopsid. Hold on. Now I want to look this up. I don't doubt you. I'm just saying. I just want to look this up. Gorgonopsid. Gorgonopsid toy, maybe. I think that's a Wild Safari figure. Yeah, I think it's a Wild Safari. Yeah, it's just regular Safari LTD. I do remember seeing this figure a lot, and I really want. I think I do remember wanting it a lot, but Transevia, Wild Safari, Safari LTD. Yeah, it goes for $100. Holy shit! What are some other older like Safari figures I've got? Let me try and look. Older Safari. What have I got? I've got this Smilodon's pretty old, I think. What is it? 2004. That's older than I thought, actually. I got mine for $25 from a Discord friend. Damn. But yeah, I like this guy. I think I actually had him when I was like really young. I don't know what happened to it, but I remember buying it again a couple years ago. Bro, Cherry, don't say that. Not really going for a lot. Yeah, I figured. I don't know. Still a cool guy though. I really like. Oof. Did you hear that voice crack? Holy shit. I rarely have voice cracks. That was pretty crazy. Very neat guy though. 26. Yeah. Kind of figured. I've got a Kamla little Danks fish here. Very cool. I think he's from 2005, it says, so. This guy's cool. The gold is like awesome. I really love it. Yep, there he is, Danks fish. And he looks pretty silly too, so. I got this Ammonite, dude. Oh my god, the chair just called me a level 1 Horton. What does a level 100 Horton look like? I don't think I want to know. What is this one from? I can't see that. I need a light. Deadass turning into my mom. 2014. Okay, it's not terribly old. I got the Schleich one. Holy shit, it's still going from the time I first popped up till now. My class ended. I went to Pizza Hut. Came back. That's far. Yeah, we're talking about like Safari figures and stuff. But I don't know how much these go for. Couldn't really care, to be honest. Well, like it's cool to figure it out, but. think all my other older Safari figures are in storage right now. I don't really want to go through those right now. I'm kind of bored. Albahia, I'll give you a little pipe update since you haven't seen him in a while. Loophole's here, beard. Fuck. Loophole's back too. What's going on? I'm probably gonna end it soon. I need to eat lunch. But here's a pipe update for you two, since you haven't seen him in a while. There he is. Put him back to protect my abode. Is there? I don't think I have any older figures on my meme shelf. He definitely knows long division. Knows it better than me, that's for sure. I have older ones in my bedroom somewhere. Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna check over here though. I guess I have Gizzard and Silas. I'm kind of making something with him. Maybe not being Gizzard, maybe being something. A little teaser for that. For something I'm working on. But Silence and Gizzard. Honestly, if I wanted to make a series with these two with like different names, obviously. But I was gonna keep Silence the same. Maybe his name should just be Silence. I think that'd be really funny, actually. Silence. I think I'm gonna do that, like dead ass. When I showed Spino Dude the Tyrex reference on my fan art, he called me a deep cut. It is a deep cut, dude. That's like, obviously to us, that's not like crazy, but like, you know, not a lot of people know about Aquapot CDs, so at least a lot of his fans, his like main fans. So no, I think that was a very deep cut. I don't blame him for that. You've got plenty of deep cuts. What is this? Okay, maybe you just have one deep cut. I don't know. P. Papillus. Obviously, you have me, which I'm very deep. I like my big blueberry. Silence, and he just never talks. What? Oh yeah. I don't know. I think I will make Silence into a new character. That's very funny. Does anyone know this what the hell? Hold on. Has anyone seen this Collect a Allosaurus? I feel like no one has ever talked about this ever. Now the washer is yelling at the chair. Right. I think Spino Dude did like one review of it a couple years ago, but like no one talks about this. I think it's a pretty good figure. Personally, I think it's pretty sweet. The text on the bottom though, I don't know if you can see that. It's like super embossed and like look on his chest. It's kind of ridiculous. Underrated. Yeah, it really is, but like he exists. He definitely exists. But yeah, like I can press my finger against that and it shows up. Like it's always been a little bit of a gripe on that. Yeah, he's cool. I like him. I like the spikes on the back and stuff. Ooh, I have these two. I've got these guys. It double as a sweet hairbrush IMO. Oh boy. Here we go again. I have these two. I think these are made in partnership with like the Discovery of Sioux or something for the Field Museum. I think they're supposed to be like babies or something, but I remember playing with these guys all the time. And I don't think, just like that Allosaurus, I don't think anyone really talks about these. You know, I feel like I'm the only one who really owns these at all. From 2004, and again, I remember them having like a tag with like Sue the T-Rex on it, so I assume they were made in partnership with that. And I've always really liked them because I liked having like a baby T-Rex to have with my big ones. Yeah, again, like they're Safari Ltd, so I would assume people knew about them more, but they get baby points. They do. Like this guy, he's pretty cute. I've always liked him for how cute he was. These are, again, more childhood figures, but like maybe they're super rare. I'm not sure. Let me look them up, actually. Let me see if anyone else... I think maybe Dinosaur Toy Log reviewed them, but they also review everything. So, Safari Ltd. 2004 Sioux T-Rex. Let's see. Tyrannosaurus Rex, Sioux at the Field Museum by Safari Ltd. Yeah, it is. Dinosaur Toy Blog did get them. Oh, that's okay. Looks like we have some more lore. The Rage Bait is working. Do you have any wild or funny stories you can share? I've already shared a couple. All right, I gotta talk about these. So apparently they came in box, I think. It's got the Sioux packaging and everything. Came with a Torosaurus. I've never heard of that. I've never seen that. You don't see, obviously you don't see box Safari Ltd figures a lot. I assume I know the old Dinosaurs of China or whatever, those had boxes, but yeah, I've never seen that at all. There's a keychain. I need to see how it looks. Let me go on the Dinosaur Toy Blog. Let me see if they have any more information on it. They reviewed the Torosaurus for the Chicago Field Museum as well, so that was an official thing. Represent Sue herself. So I don't think these are actually supposed to be babies. I think they're supposed to be like fully grown adult Sue. I think this one definitely looks more like a baby than this one. This one looks a little more adult. But I always assumed just because of how small they were, that they were. And what's cool about them, they don't actually need to balance on their tails, really. They're on their feet. Okay, this guy has some problems, but I've also had this guy since I was like 5, so it might just be a warping issue, because these other copies look like it. Okay. Let me check eBay. Let's see. It says it's rare. Okay, that one sold for $24, so maybe not. Let me see. The video, yeah, came in a box. That's so bizarre. I never knew that. But like, I never got these guys in a box though. That's the thing. I got these again at that one local store near me. They were loose. I definitely would have remembered it. I definitely would have remembered them being, you know, not in box, considering that they came with Torosaurus, and I think they also came with that Edmontosaurus or Anatotitan figure, right there. I think they also came with that too, or at least one of them did. So maybe, yeah, maybe at like the store got like a shipment of them in, and they opened them up and then sold them individually. That's super bizarre. But again, I remember, yeah, I've seen an Anatotitan too. Maybe it didn't come with them. I'm not sure. But I do think I remember them having like tags though, with like the the T-Rex branding on them. So maybe they were sold loose and not in the boxes. I'm not seeing any pictures of that though. Doesn't look like there's a lot of information about them. I'll look at the dinosaur toy blog for the Toro. Any tips on how to take over Minnesota, especially Duluth? Well, I live right next to Minnesota, so I would say a lot of people, I think it's Minnesotans that people hate here. They always say that oh, there's Minnesota people. No, I think it's Illinois actually. But they're always like, "Oh, Illinois people suck at driving." It's probably like they're probably driving normally. I don't know, it's a stupid thing. I would say maybe what is special about Illinois? I mean, I don't know. Maybe blow up the Mall of America, since that's really the only thing they have going for them. I would do that. It's still so bizarre to me. Like, out of all the places for you know, for a giant mall, you picked Minnesota. It's very, I guess. 2004. Let's see. I'm looking at the dinosaur toy blog for the Torosaurus right now. Excellently made. Oh, they're really glazing the shit out of this figure. When was this? This is published in 2012. I don't really see a lot of information about like what this figure's about. It's super interesting though. I really like going into these kind of things and like trying to figure them out, you know. Let me look at the AI overview. It's because no one has an excuse to go to Minnesota, so they built a mall. Honestly, yeah, that might be a good reason. 2004. Retired collectible, highly sought after. Let's look at the Dinosaur Toys Collector's Guide. Oh, look at this. Holy shit. This site's like ancient. That's super interesting. Well, we learned a lot today. That's for sure. Oh, Minnesota has no reason to go to. I would go to Minnesota to bird. It does have some cool places to bird. I've been to a couple. one, but a couple. Or really anywhere way up north. Come to Wisconsin, dude. We got the Horicon Marsh. I know you would love it there. Come visit me here in boring ass Wisconsin, and you can get. It's legal to drink underage too if you have an adult with you. So, you could also drink a lot of alcohol. My second wish is for the genie is for 20 fantastical new birds that are exclusive to Iowa. Yeah, I fuck with that. I would I support that. Oh yes, get drunk. Yeah, dude. That's it's the only thing to do up here. Get pissed even. Pissed? What do you mean? I think we all piss. But yeah, like I would love to. My dad goes to Wisconsin every year, but he doesn't take me because he likes hanging out and playing with radios with his stinky friends. Huh. Well, I think maybe you should ask him to take you. I know you don't like his stinky friends, but you know, tell him to take you to like the Horicon Marsh. We'll meet up. We can piss means getting intoxicated, Dino. I've never heard that in my life, but all right. We do. It's UK slang. Oh, gross. That's pretty cool though. Where does he go in Wisconsin? Do you know? Is he in like Door County or something? My girlfriend's dad has some stinky friends. Maybe we all secretly know each other. He won't take me. Weird. What is he doing up there, bro? He goes to Big Cheese in the capital. In Madison? Madison is pretty cool. I went to the Capitol in 4th grade for a field trip, and it was actually pretty sweet. I'm not sure, to be honest. We've got cool, what do we have? What's cool? I'm trying to think of an animal. I don't know. I really don't. We have badgers, I guess. Do we have badgers? I'm not actually sure. I know we're called the Badger State, but I'm actually not sure if we have any badgers. I remember my my principal in elementary school had a badger, like a taxidermied badger in her office. That was pretty cool. Do badgers live in Wisconsin? American badgers do live in Wisconsin. Okay, cool. He wouldn't want to take me birding anyway. All he does up there is ham radio stuff. Your dad likes radios? That's funny. Well, I don't know. I can if he's anywhere close, you know. I don't know. I could drive out. I could save you from your dad. If he ever does let you up there. That's cool lore though. That's cool that your dad is up here. Again, I'd like to if you do know, that would be cool to see. I would like to know where he goes. I would like to judge him on where he goes, really. I know there's a lot of stinky people in Door County, so that might be where he goes. Door County's like the vacation spot for Wisconsin, pretty much. I was up there the other week with my girlfriend. So yeah. I might ask him next year if he goes. Well, holla at your boy if you do, because obviously I'd like to hang out with you. Does he like drive up there? I assume he does, right? If you're Midwest. Yeah, we don't have a lot going for us, to be honest, but it's something. We're something, all right. Raptor attacks and Down and a Friend are collab. Hey man, we did a collab, I guess. That would be fun though. I don't know what we'd do. He drives everywhere, lol. I see. I guess you guys did drive to Florida. Did you drive to Texas too? Am I right about that? Oh yeah, well you guys drive to Texas like all the time for like that family stuff, so I guess that's a silly question. But you were in like South Texas, so it's a little different. Maybe, I guess, possibly, perhaps. Birding collab for real. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, I'd take you to Horicon Marsh, like I've said, because Horicon Marsh is like one of the best birding places in the U.S. Honestly, like every time I've been there, I see something cool, and it's huge. It's the biggest. I've never been on a plane in my life. Yeah, I kind of figured that considering all the driving. I haven't said anything in the last 15 minutes. So that's cool. What was I saying? I don't know. That would peak. Yeah. I could drive you around, take you to all the places. That would be fun making like a birding video together. That'd be sick. I could show you all of our landmarks, like I don't know. There's like giant cow statues in some places. That's pretty fire. What other like cool places do we have? I have no idea. I totally watched that. Yes, sir. Me not saying anything is cool, how dare you? What? We could find some whooping cranes. That's very true. I know they do kind of show up at Horicon Marsh, but they're in Wisconsin a lot. And they're my most like the species I want to see the most, and yet I've never had like I'm dead ass, like I've never put any effort into actually like trying to find them, which is really goes to show the type of person I am. But maybe if you were there, then we could. That'd be another endangered species, so that would be cool. We did have those flamingos a couple years ago that were up in Lake Michigan because of a hurricane down there. I think that was in September 2023. I really wish I was into birding back then because that would have been cool. They're making a comeback. Yeah, I think there's like 150 something out there. Wisconsin's one of their main breeding spots. Yeah. Again, I don't know why I just decide not to go out and find them, but I guess I don't know. I guess I'm just chuddy. Just the government protects those cranes. Well, fucking orange guy said no to that recently. Very unfortunate, but I don't know. Let's see. I don't know what to talk about. And I should probably be eating lunch too. It's 12 o'clock right now. So I think I'm gonna head out. Raptor, if you found out where he goes, holla at your boy. He did that. Yeah, he like recently legalized like the killing of endangered species. So that's super great. I love having that. Love having that dude. But anyway, he just fell down. That's super sad. I'll give y'all one last pipe update to send you guys off. There he is. What the fuck? Yeah, I know. It's fucking disgusting, man. It's absolutely terrible. But yeah, here's pipe to send you guys all off. I think I'll be chilling out. I'll let you all say your goodbyes, and then this is a fun stream. Maybe I'll do another one I'll do another one eventually. We'll see. But yeah. Bye everyone and Dino. Goodbye. 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 I'll let y'all sit. I gotta put these back actually. Hold on. Thanks for joining the stream, y'all. No goodbye chair. Yeah, say goodbye. You get no goodbyes. Fuck you. I'll see y'all later. Maybe I'll do another stream soon. Who knows? I'm not a Horton. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye. I've said goodbye like 30 times and I haven't actually ended the stream. Okay. I love you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.